So with me, it's like right now, I just know that I'm gonna drop some work in it.
That's it.
I'll drop my set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let the
every
work
2 weeks, bang, new music.
Yeah,
That's what I'm on.
yeah, I hear that. 'Cause
And
it
for
needs
at
to
least
stay
a
in
year.
people's face, bro.
Yeah, bruv, and
Stay in their
more than
face,
that, the
bro.
music's just out in it. Like, it's just get the music out, bruv.
Yeah, release.
God forbid something goes, just have the music out, bruv, because like you don't realize what it's doing for other people either. Like if you look back at bare my stuff here, like firstly there wasn't a lot of it. I just wasn't like, yeah, like, I love music, but I didn't want to be the front man. Like I always had like, not tactical, but like when nah, because it wasn't, because it was like, alright, so when Solo was doing music, yeah, it was like where there was two of us, it was like, this is dope. Or like, and obviously them times there wasn't a lot of Somali rappers as well, and he was, do you know what I'm saying, so it was like kind of forefront. And then with TE, it was like he's someone who he's cold as well. That's what I'm saying. Like in pirate radio and all them days, yeah, he was like hitting up all these youth clubs and that, and he's spraying always. You see, certain times I'm outside because I'm outside, innit? Like him, every youth club and stuff, like his name purely at the beginning was like music, like this guy's sick. So it was like another face character. Like then obviously with Zeke's as well, it was like again he's a star in it. But it's like another one is like kind of frontman type thing. Do you get it?
I get exactly.
So it was like I could kind of do music here, but I could kind of still like my brethren's the star. I'm just here. As long as we split this money 50-50, we good. Do you get it? Like it was all blessed. So like I wasn't too fussed. It's only kind of like now I've properly started strategizing. Like this what man's gonna do. This how regular I'm releasing. This where I'm going. This what my videos are gonna look like. All of that. Like my brand right now, I believe, is just alright. Cool. What would you say my brand is? Or if you had to describe me like just one or two words, E-Mak the artist.
You know what?
Don't feel pressure.
Go on,
No,
just
pressure,
whatever
but,
comes.
I just say you talk for me, like the street kids that.
Okay, so I get this, yeah, and imagine literally yesterday a guy messaged me, yeah, like you're one of us, bruv, like you're one of us, innit? So my thing's kind of like, this guy's real and this guy works hard.
There you go.
And that's it.
And
it's not, I can't even say it's enough because I feel like branding has to be better than that. But I feel like all I've shown is that I'm working.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you get it? Like I haven't done like, I haven't pinpointed like trapper or party guy or gallus or none of these things, innit? Like I haven't pinpointed a thing because I haven't thought about being the front value, like does this guy make party records, does this guy make this? I've just done what I want to do. And then if one of my brethren are on it, even better, be the star, let me chill, mix a song, and yeah, do you get what I'm saying? But obviously now it's coming to a time where I've got to push forward a bit, bro. So it's like I have to start thinking about that now, really.
Yeah, no, I hear you what you're saying. I mean, I'm kind of like to say I'm in a similar kind of phase in life, like where you've done a lot of the legwork, if that makes sense. You know, you've done a lot of grind and be willing to take back seats and things like that. But then you do realize when you do have the skill and the ability to create and produce, like you do have to come to the forefront once in a while, like not on an arrogant tip, not on some ego tip, just to let people know. Do you know what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why I was like, I have to get you on the podcast, man, because you're kind of one of those kind of people who is behind the scenes and you don't chase the clout. So you know how the game is now. If you chase clout, you're gonna get a little bit more of an advantage.
I come from a different type of setting, man.
I feel it.
Yeah, my setting. You see, all this stuff is dangerous as well, blood. People don't realize, like, obviously, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of facading out here, but the setting I come from, bruv, I feel like, some of that stuff's not the thing for me. Still risky.
I feel you. Talk a little bit more about that, actually, to be honest, like, because it seems that obviously it's something that we both relate to. The importance of, and I think it relates to your song No Sponsors as well, like that understanding of like, yo, you can create from within and like putting that message out to the people, because a lot of people are trying to chase that clout. They're trying to look like they're stunting, fake it till you make it, all of that sort of stuff. So to speak on that, like, how does that affect how you are as an individual?
It don't affect me at all. I can't lie. I can't speak on it because, one, because it don't affect me, and two, certain people may do it and like, for them it may work. So you see, like for me right now, yeah, in this moment now as we stand, music is working, yeah, because I haven't put a like, you see with some of my companies, for example, we might say we want to do this much this year or do this much this year, yeah. I haven't actually said to myself as an artist, engineering wise I have, but as an artist, like, cool, I want to turn over this much this year. So for me, it's working because, especially like with my last few releases, I'm not spending money like that. So it's all pro.
Yeah.
So it's working.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So for some of these people, yeah, they'll do something crazy, yeah, and they might get a little, I don't know, little 3 bags, little 2, 5, might even get a 10, 20 racks. For them, technically, it might be working, innit? Yeah. Certain people only have a monetary thing. Yeah. So I can't tell them my thing's different. I can't do it because, like, I'm like, also, I'm first generation English, innit? So I'm kind of from a thing where it was like, you see, back in the day, like, and all of my circle is as well, or yeah, nearly all of my circle. There you go. So like, all my guys, yeah, it's like, bruv, we're from like people who used to live by their surname, innit? So it's like, you see some of this stuff here, blood, if you're doing this out on this, like, gal and man, them doing all this, whatever, not, yeah, and like, but you're marketing it, you're proud to whatever, not, yeah, your poor mother, blood, what?
Listen, like, bro, listen. Like, it's so true.
You understand? So it's like, for me, there's certain things I know how to get bread in it. Like, and that's not even just in negative ways. Like, I can work a job. I can create myself jobs. I have companies now that are doing things that I was not trained to do. Yeah. But we can all, like you said, the internet, we can source the people. Right. Once you have a little bit of money, you can go. Like, bear these things, like, there's certain companies and things you can do with this wonderful internet thing. You don't need a lot of money to start up, bro. People, like, there's services you can offer. Facts. I'm from, like, where you cut your neighbour's grass and that, and wash their cars. You get, yeah, that's what I'm from early, innit? So it's like, from a young age, that's how my thing is, innit? Like, yeah, I'm all about integrity still. I'm not really with all of this stuff, but God bless them, innit? Like, that's their thing. If you can live with it and you're happy with it, bless, innit?
Facts. I can't judge another man or a woman.
That's it. It's not our place, but God the Father only. Facts. Like, I'm blessed, innit? Like, man have bare problems, yeah, but Lord knows I'm blessed, blood.
Yes, bro. That's what it's
I can laugh. I'm comfy, like. But so if they're comfy being what they are, yeah, man.
I know what you mean. So let's get back onto your music, upcoming, current as well. Like, do you find that, like, I wouldn't even say do you find, I'd say, what's your current projects that you're working on that you want to shout out, let people know that you're interested or passionate about them?
Right now I've got bare tunes I'm going to drop. So I'm going to be dropping a song every 2 weeks until I decide to stop, but minimum a year. Yeah. So I've dropped 2 already, 653, then I dropped Can't Complain, then I'm going to drop Time Heals Time, but yeah, I'm just going to, every 2 weeks, yeah, and I'm just going to keep differentiating myself, man. I'm working on some different content and stuff to show more of the mixing stuff and more of the process and that.
Yeah. So that's something we need to talk about off camera as well. Yeah, that'd be heavy.
I'll show you clips. I've got the first one. It's nearly edited.
Sick.
Here, but
we'll definitely get onto that. I'll be sure. So the sound, we talked about a little about the history. We talked a bit about, like, growing up in the ends and like outside of the whole bubble of the city of London and that. Let's flip and talk about something a little bit more general. Like, what are other passions outside of music that you would consider? Is it just music that you're like, that's my thing, or do you have other things that, like, support that?
As of this year, yeah, I'm kind of, but I don't even know if I'm qualified enough to call it calisthenics yet.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I'm qualified enough yet.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm passionate about that still. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
This year showed me like that type of exercise. I think is dope.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I love food, innit? Yeah, I love food. Yeah, I love food.
Have to, yard man.
I love food. Yeah, but I've been changing, blood. I've been changing. My diet's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the better.
Yeah. I'm trying to go the Italo route.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Is that what you do with, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, proper. I'm going to have to shout you for some recipes still.
Big man, of course, man. We have to look after
Yeah.
each other, man.
So.
But it is a timing thing. What I found with me, I don't like to put pressure on no one when it comes to diet because I think it's linked to. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, ones are like, yo, big man, you know, you need to be eating your veggies. Nah, allow it. Like, I think allowing people to find it within themselves. But if you give them good examples.
Mine was kind of by force, but I didn't choose it. Yeah, I didn't choose it.
Did you get unwell?
No, my mum got unwell, so it had to change.
So like,
and then I was still doing my thing. I'm whipping up my fish and she was getting tempted. And I was like, Regin. So the thing got like, and then, but then obviously she was getting tempted and she was just like, listen, if you really believe these things were rare, then I said, say no more, I'll do it as well. And then next day I just said, who wants some fish? Gave away this, gave away that. And then since like a year now, just over a year.
That's heavy.
Alright.
Yeah, bro. It's different, isn't it? Like, especially when you're creative, I think that it does change your mindset.
It's like you definitely feel like healthier. Like you definitely got more energy. One thing I do know is I had a blood test and it was asking me like if I've been taking B12 supplements and stuff. They couldn't believe it. Like certain things in the blood test, I was like, I don't take no multivitamins, none of these things still. Do you get it? So it was like that was like rare. Okay, so it's clearly doing something good for the inside of my body. Like, cause they didn't believe it. They was like, nah, your B12's high though. That's one of the hardest vitamins to get. Yeah. So I was like, rare. This is what happens in like this was like a month or two in. I was thinking, rare boy.
Yeah. So it's definitely a positive thing that you.
Yeah. It's definitely positive.
I think throughout this pandemic and this madness we're going through, I think a lot of people have been able to find one thing or a few things that just like maybe they were avoiding before and, you know, starting to adopt a little bit more now by force or by, you know, choice, whichever one. I think with me, it was being a bit more selective in my approach because before I thought I was a little bit too generalized and I was like a little bit too open, if that makes sense, which can be good, but I wanted to key in and let people know that like my focus is storytelling, you know, ability to tell stories, whether that's through pictures, video, you know, that's what I really wanted to keep people in. So when was the time, like I say, what age was it that you was like, oh, maybe I get a bit your age, like that, but to say what kind of time in life you was just kind of like, yeah, man, like I need to take this seriously. And how much in comparison to the free time, because you know it's different, isn't it? Some fans are like, yeah, I was having my fun.
Probably now. That's the wickedest thing, man. Like if I'm totally honest, it's not like I say. As much as I've taken it seriously, I know what work is, innit? So I know that I haven't worked. Do you get it? Like as an artist, like I know I haven't worked like that.
I get it.
Especially like, alright, for example, England, we love to do this whole like comparison or work towards America type thing, yeah? So it's like, let's say the first experiment I done, like proper experiment, when I dropped Yo, 2000 and I think I originally dropped it 2015 or 16, I can't remember, yeah? But I had that tune for like 4 or 5 years. Then obviously man got Zeke's on it, man dropped the song. And then I just done an experiment because the whole internet thing was changing, the lifespan, the way people's concentration. So I just put myself in a box, innit? So I dropped 4 other songs, and typically this is the kind of industry or music way with the same vibe. So I done like Yo, Cold Outside, Little More. I think that was it. Maybe the Cold Outside remix, yeah. So this is like 4-ish songs for the year, and that's one of my most progressive years of my career. Cause it was just like, this is what you lot on, like this.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
This. Don't get me wrong, I love all the music, but I mean like,
you're comparing it to other stuff.
Like, does man have to like baby people? Like I don't know. Like, does man have to like be this is the thing. It's easier, and this where it comes into like the branding thing. Yeah, it's easier for someone to digest that this is a gloss. Like it's not, or not even that. It's easier for someone to digest like the plant gives off oxygen.
I get it. Yeah.
Not it cleans the air. Not it does this. Not it does this. Not it does this.
Photosynthesis and all that.
Do you get it?
Nah,
it's a plant, air, done. Yeah.
If you sing a song about it, just
it might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like they want it to look like that. We don't want to we want a green plant.
Yeah.
Bring a green plant. We don't want to plant this color
Yeah.
with like that does bare things. It's like what I don't know about it now. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I just done it as an experiment, and then that was all dope. And then obviously man's dropped other songs and that, but I know it's not work. Like I said, back to the whole America thing. We'll say these things, and then it's like, blood, do you know how much songs these men are releasing, fam? Like these yard artists, do you know how much songs they're releasing, blood?
I know.
How dare you? How can we compare? Like it don't compare, bruv. Not even nearly.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like
Musically
that's
as well.
work, but I feel like a lot of people take I feel like the stuff that gets signed here, the route might just be that because it's safer, innit? Like if you drop the same thing a few times, you're more likely to get signed, you get your payout, and then there it is.
Yeah.
There's not much thought to it, innit? Not everyone's like that way inclined.
100%. I feel that, bro. I feel that. I mean, I think we could obviously rap and sit in it and talk about so much more. Do you know what I mean? Caribbean lifestyle, and I think that like, by the sounds of it, because you're going to be doing a lot of promo, you're doing a lot of music. I'd love to get you back on, man, and we can go even deeper into maybe even some of your project releases. You know what I mean?
We can do that. I'm going to do a tape as well. I'm going to do a tape. Right now, what I'm going to be doing as well, I'm doing a couple, should I even say this? I've got a couple releases for other people coming up, like more behind the scenes stuff, because I've had a management agency going for a while.
Nice.
So like, we're gonna do that. But I ain't even promote right now. The roster's full up, blood.
I feel you, bro.
The roster's full up, but so I'm keen to like launch some new artists and just push their stuff as well, man.
I hear that. Well, bro, I mean, it's been insightful, fam.
Nah,
For real, it's been insightful hearing from somebody. Like, forget the whole podcast and all of that other stuff. Like, for me, this platform is all about conversations, letting people shine their light. And I always say this, but when people see it and hear it, it's way deeper than when they just, read about it somewhere or see a post.
Facts.
You get it? Like, when we're sitting down, we're actually rapping about real life stuff, authenticity, integrity. These values, they go so far. And like you said, if you ain't making the music, like, how does that not affect people? What are they getting from it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I didn't even finish off the point. I was waffling, blood. Once I'm done, or maybe I did, it's like I can let it go to the world now, innit, basically. Like my healing, whatever I was doing, my process through that, I can let it go, innit, was my point. Like from time I've spat on the mic, I must be over it already. So it's kind of like,
So
give it to the world. Yeah, it's like a picture.
Yeah.
If you're taking a picture, you don't just leave the picture on your camera. You put it on your computer. You do what you need to do. Give it to the world, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it.
100%. That's it. So important. Put feed in the world, isn't it? It's food.
Man.
It's food.
Give it to the world, bro.
Last things. First thing that I want to actually say, time is most important thing, and I say that a lot as well. Like, time is everything. Like, we never know we don't know what tomorrow is gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? So like, I have to thank you for sharing your time, number one. But more importantly, I want the people to know where they can find you, man. Like,
everything at E-Mak online. E-M-A-K online, one word. That's for everything.
Sick. That even better. Keep it all consistent.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you're
I didn't want to be on Shout Startsy, my brethren in uni. See, that's a good thing that come out of uni.
Yeah.
My brethren telling me, "Blood, you have to get so." I said, "Blood, what do you mean socials, man? I'm local, man." Like, man telling me about Twitter and all these things. I said, "Blood," but yeah.
Gotta get it out there.
That's why I copy. He's got Startsy online. I didn't know what I was doing. E-Mak online, stuck.
It's the one.
That was it.
That's it, bro. We're gonna get you back on here very soon, man.
Nah, 100 dope. Love
Has to happen, man. Has to happen.
Dope.
You've heard it one here in the flesh. Big man, come and share this time with us, man. Please go check out all of his music, and we're gonna get you back on very, very soon, man. Yeah, with that being said, it's been love, bro. It's been love. people. Catch you on the next episode. Peace.